Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Lesson 2. Before we start, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Miss Phillip. I am a first grade teacher at BCSE 1. I'm really excited to go on this week-long journey with all of you. Let's start with our phonics. Our first sound is the short I sound. Short I makes the I sound. I as in igloo. Can you repeat after me? I, igloo. I, igloo. Your turn. Our next sound is the sound. R makes the sound. So R, rooster. I'm going to say that one more time. R, rooster. Now, can you say that? H makes the h sound. I'm going to say that one more time. H makes the h sound. So H, horse. H, horse. Can you try that? S makes the s sound. S makes the s sound. But sometimes when S is at the end of the word, like the word his, it makes the z sound. So remember, boys and girls, S makes two sounds. One is the s sound, and sometimes when the letter S is at the end of the word, it also makes the z sound. Now, let's try to figure out the beginning sounds of these four words. Let's do number 1 first. The word is hat. I'm going to say that one more time. The word is hat. What sound does the H make in the word hat? If you said h, you are correct. Good job. Number 2. The word is insect. The word is insect. What sound does the I make in the word insect? If you said good job. Number 3. The word is rug. The word is rug. What sound does the R make in the word rug? If you said you did an excellent job. Number 4. The word is sock. The word is sock. What sound does the S make in the word sock? If you said s, good job. Now let's tap out or blend the sounds. The first letter makes the p sound. The next letter makes the I sound. The third letter makes the n sound. So p, I, n. P, I, n. If you blend the sounds, what word do you get? If you said pin, you are correct. Good job. Now let's figure out what these words are. Let's start with number 1. We're going to tap out or blend the sounds. So the H makes the h sound. The I makes the I sound. The M makes the sound. So h, I, m. H, I, m. What do you think the word is? If you said him, you are correct. Let's try number 2. The R makes the sound. The I makes the I sound. The P makes the p sound. So I, p. I, p. What word do you get? If you said rip, good job. Number 3. The S makes the S sound. The I makes the I sound. The T makes the T sound. So S, I, T. S, I, T. What word do you get? If you said sit, you are correct. Excellent. Now let's do number 4. The I makes the I sound. The T makes the T sound. So I, T, I, T. What word do you get? If you said it, you are correct. Good job. Now let's practice our high frequency words. The first word is he. H-E, he. Can you say that? He. He walked across the street with his friends. The next word is look. L-O-O-K, look. Can you say that? Children look at water from the fire hose. This word is have. Have. H-A-V-E. Have. Can you say that? We have fun seeing the fast fire truck. This word is for. For. F-O-R. For. Can you say that? The doctor had a kind smile for Anne. This word is to. To. T-O-O. To. Can you say that? They took hats and the sunblock too. Our last high frequency word is what. What. W-H-A-T. What. Can you say that? What do people do to help you feel safe? Now let's practice saying all 6 of our high frequency words. I will say it first, then you will repeat after me. So let's start with number 1. Number 1, he. Number 2, have. Number 3, to. Number 4, look. Number 5, for. Number 6, what. Wow, you're all doing a great job. We are now going to go over 3 of our new vocabulary words for this lesson. This word is bandits. Bandits means robbers. The police officers caught the bandits who stole the diamonds. This word is chattered. Chattered means to talk fast. My sister chattered on the phone with her friend. Our last vocabulary word for today is brave. Brave means being able to face danger without being afraid. I was brave when I had to get a shot at the doctor's office. Now we're going to read the teacher read aloud. The title of the story is Susie and the Bandits. When you hear our vocabulary words that I went over before, give me a thumbs up. Susie and the Bandits. Each night after dark, bandits roamed the neighborhood. These were no ordinary bad guys. They were a group of raccoons who called themselves the Brave Bandits. Their only goal was to eat as much food as possible from the neighborhood's garbage cans. These critters chomped on chicken bones, munched on rotten lettuce, and licked old tuna fish cans. By the time the sun rose, garbage was scattered all over the neighborhood. The other animals chattered and complained among themselves. They were not happy about the raccoons. These so-called brave bandits have to be stopped, said Polly Opossum. I don't think it's very brave to steal things. They are making a mess in the neighborhood, and the humans are getting angry. That's right, said Bonnie Bunny. Just the other day, I saw a new wire fence by my bunny hole. The humans think I'm in on it. So Bonnie, Polly, and a group of concerned animals paid a visit to the raccoons. They woke up the bandits and told them that they were putting all the animals in danger. What are the humans going to do to us? The raccoons laughed. Shine a light on us? Oh, so scary. My sensitive ears overheard the humans at a meeting, said Bonnie Bunny. They talked about fences and loud radios and sprinklers that go off in the night. Oh, those humans think they're so clever, said Ricky Raccoon. They tried sheds and locks and fancy garbage can lids, but they can't stop the brave bandits. The raccoons laughed as the other animals sadly left. Just then, a skunk poked her head out of the stone wall. I can help, she called. Stinky stunk! Stinky skunk! The animals cried and started to run. Hold still, she said. My name is Susie, and I'm tired of those bandits too. I will get the raccoons to stop raiding the garbage if all of you will stop calling me Stinky. And so they agreed. That night, Susie waited on the ground by the raccoons' home in the tree. Move out of the way, Stinky, Ricky Raccoon yelled when they came down. First of all, my name is Susie, she said. Secondly, I'm here because you have to stop raiding the garbage cans. Too bad, said Ricky. We need to eat. With that, Susie sprayed her smelly spray all over the brave bandits. The raccoons smelled so bad that they ran to a nearby creek for a bath. Susie followed them there. As Ricky washed his face, he spotted Susie. Steady now, bandits, he said. That skunk is back. Look around you, Susie said. There are plenty of berries, insects, and fish here. You do not need to eat the humans' garbage. Finding your own food takes a lot more bravery. I will promise not to spray you again if you promise to stay away from the garbage cans. And so they agreed. From that night on, the neighborhood changed. The raccoons stopped eating from garbage cans. The humans left the animals alone, and Susie's skunk was never called Stinky again. Before I move on, I have a question for you. What problem does Susie have? What did everyone call her that she was not happy about? Susie does not like being called stinky. Our target skill for lesson 2 is understanding characters. The people and animals in a story are the characters. Think about who the characters are and what they do. Use story clues called text evidence to figure out how characters feel and why they act as they do. You can write text evidence in a chart like this. So let's look at Susie from the story Susie and the Bandits. Let's look at Susie's actions. Susie said she will help get rid of the bandits. This tells me that she wants to be helpful. So I would describe her as a helpful character. Our target strategy for lesson 2 is infer or predict. You can make inferences by using clues to figure out what the author's not saying. So you use clues from the book, plus our background knowledge or what we already know to make inferences. Or you can use text evidence to figure out more about the story and to think of what might happen next. So, we can make an inference that pals are friends that you enjoy being around with. In this picture, the kids are smiling as they play together. Also, the words tell me a pal can play with you. So this goes back to my inference. My inference was that pals are friends that you enjoy being around with. All right, we're about to read the story, The Storm. But before we do that, I want to talk about the genre of this story. The genre is realistic fiction. Remember, a realistic fiction story is a story using made up characters that could actually happen in real life. The Storm. If you have your textbook, you can turn to page 43, or you can use the online PDF to follow along. The Storm. Pop has come in. Look, he is wet. Tim and Rip ran to him. Why is Pop wet? Looking at this picture, I can tell that Grandpa is holding an umbrella. And also, it looks like it's raining outside. So maybe he got wet from the rain. Tim, Rip, and Pop have fun. Tim had to go to bed. Before we move on, I have a question for you. Look at the picture on page 46. What do the illustration or the picture tell you about why Pop is visiting? Pop is visiting because it looks like Tim's parents are going out for the evening. So Pop is babysitting Tim. What did Tim and Rip see? Tim hid in his bed. Rip hid too. Ooh, I have another question for you. Look at the words and pictures on page 48 and 49. What is happening on these two pages? If you look at the picture, you can see that there is lightning outside the window, which means there's probably a storm outside. Tim looks scared, and that's why he is hiding under the covers. Rip is scared too. He is hiding under the covers as well. Look what Pop had for Tim. Tim had a sip. Pop had a hug for Tim. He had a hug for Rip too. Before we move on, I have two more questions for you. Why does Pop give Tim milk and sit with him? I think Pop gives Tim milk and sit with him because he wants to help Tim feel safe and loved during the storm. What else does Pop do to help Tim and Rip? Pop hugs Tim and Rip. Aw, how sweet of him. Pop sat with Tim and Rip. Before we end for today, I have one last question for you. How did Tim and Rip feel at the end of the story? Tim and Rip, in my opinion, I think they feel happy and they also feel safe because Pop is there with them. Wow, you guys did awesome today. I'm proud of every single one of you. I'll see you on the next day, day 2 of lesson 2. Bye.